So finally, we can stop the rest has been for a month, and now we can play games again. Luis Pimenta, your thoughts about being back in Allsvenskan?
Well, definitely the last 3 weeks haven't been rest. We have been working very good. We know that it had been very demanding months for the boys with the start of the whole project, and we knew that this break would help them a lot with new freshness in the body, new freshness in the head, and let all the learning, all the content settle in. So now that the dust is calm and down, we have shown up with a very good weeks, especially the last week, which is more, of course, strategical to the match and to the characteristics of the opponent. They have shown that they are very focused. So very positive restart these 3 weeks, and the last one, it was about the content, and they are giving us very strong signals.
When we talked before the break, you spoke about that the focus has to be on scoring more goals because that has been the biggest problem during the spring. What have you seen that the players have reacted to that they are able to score more goals?
Yes, we have worked a lot on the offensive process, not only the build up from from the back, but also the creation of opportunities up front when the team is already settled in the opposite midfield. We want our links between the midfielders to be stronger, but also between the midfielders and the strikers. So we have worked with these links. We have worked with the communication between the pair of strikers or the top three, and they are taking good steps in it. I see better moves. I see better combinations. I see better balance between who comes short to give support, who stretches behind. So these things are very important, so that it brings everybody together, those links between the sectors. So we are taking steps. It's not because we had these 3 weeks that are good weeks that the job is done. No, because this is training and this is rehearsal. Then it's about applying that in the match, and of course it's good signals they're giving us. So it feels like good things, good combinations can show up in the day of the match, and hopefully it's not only this match but the ones following that.
Dalkurd as a opponent have changed their head coach during the break, or right before the break as well. What have you learned about have they changed anything, or are they still the same team as they were this spring?
Oh, there is a lot that stays the same, but there is some adaptations clearly noticeable. We have transmitted that info to the players, which is our task. The players have understood. The players have a very good understanding of the match plan, clearly through what they are shown on the pitch in the sessions and in the meetings. And we know that it's a match where our aim is to restart with energy, with full power. We feel that there is a very good energy in the group. We know we have played official match against this club earlier this season, and it was a victory with a very strong performance, and we want to repeat that. So it's a good opportunity, a very good opportunity for us to show what we can do, and when we are in the good days, which we believe we will be tomorrow, we can perform at a high level.
The kickoff has been pushed ahead because of the quarterfinals in the World Cup. Have that changed anything in your preparation for the game, or that is 90 minutes later than it was supposed to be?
Not much, to be honest. Of course, we have a trip to do, and of course the departure time is changed in this, but everything else is the same as it was more or less planned. So it's good. The boys will be able to see the quarterfinals together during the trip, I guess, in their iPads and their phones and this, and I guess there will be some good enthusiasm in the bus on the way there.
What do you think about the quarterfinals now that your home country Portugal has been are out of the World Cup? Do you think Sweden can pass through England?
Well, I'm half Portuguese. We're out. Half German. We're out. And I live in Sweden. I'm definitely rooting for Sweden now. But hopefully, it would be fantastic to take a couple more steps. But they're looking good. They're looking solid. They're looking a very strong collective. Because some phases of Sweden matches have been tough. Had been to be in a quite low block and defensive, but they have shown that they are strikers, including in this, have shown that they are giving everything, and that is always the strongest signal. When you see everybody is absolutely working together for the cause, that is a very strong signal, and a good job from the coach to put everybody working like that.
Something you learn from as well.
We learn from many coaches or many teams in the World Cups. Of course, players do that, coaches do that when they see Champions League, World Cups, European Championships. It's in those top competitions that you see new processes, that you see football taking steps. You see new step, because football goes through phases, and this World Cup has shown many things, and that's why those changes are creating these surprises with so many top teams out, like Spain, like Argentina, like it's like Germany. So people have to refresh the ideas all the time and find new solutions, because it's a team against another one, and if one updates their process and the other one stays still, then we know who's gonna win.